Think we can sneak out without Steve? Is he already downstairs? He must be. Gorgeous. Where is he? This is bizarre. How rude would it be if we were interrupting him during his... Oh, I'm so sorry, Steve. Oh, that's so crude, huh? All right. See you at the door. Yeah, sorry about that. Man's gonna do what a man's gonna do. Even if the man is a Maine Coon. Yeah, good boy. Yeah. You just, rest for a second. All right. What's wrong with your eyes? Are you possessed? Trying to get out there early. 49 degrees just before 7 a.m. You've been so patient, T-Rex. I've had him up for minutes now. I know, he just can't wait. We get up before the sun or just with the sun this morning. I want to get this done early for a change. Plus, the color of the sky was so fun. I wanted to come out and get that. Red sky in morning. Sailor, take warning. It's not that red here. It's kind of yellowy and orange. Nothing rhymes with orange. Oh, there's some red sky over there. So this is the northeastern edge of that storm we've been talking about all week. How many people canceled plans because they said there'd be a nor'easter this weekend? Well, they were kind of right. I mean, this is going to turn into a major ocean storm. It's the fifth Saturday in a row with a powerhouse northwest Atlantic storm that is a blend of energy, of Pacific energy and Atlantic energy. This weekend is really interesting, more interesting though, because it's the blend of two storms. Last weekend's storm, Philippe. Yesterday, the last visible image I had here, there was Philippe there in the upper right going back over pretty much the same spot where it came inland last Saturday. It went up into Canada, did a major loop, and now is over pretty close to Newfoundland. I just had to untangle Steve. So now Philippe is pretty close to Newfoundland, and after weakening for days, now it's re-strengthening again. It is a new surge of cold on the north side and warm on the south side, and that's what weather is. Air, cold and warm mixing together and causing wind. So you have that storm Philippe retrograding, and that would want to push northerly winds back into New England. But the other storm that came across the nation with the great snow out west, and it weakened yesterday. Now it's about to hit the Atlantic Ocean, and it's about to re-strengthen, fed on the north side by some cold air on the backside of Philippe, which just tapped new cold. Yesterday in Mount Washington, the mean temperature was 27, tying 2 days before as the coldest day of the year. But yesterday, the wind gusted to 82 miles per hour, and there was a 0.7 snowfall. So it's now been snowing on Mount Washington 6-7 days in a row, and it's the coldest it's been up there. So Philippe has actually brought in some new cold from eastern Canada, and that's why it's the coldest morning I've had so far this season at 49. I don't think I've seen my thermometer below 50. Boston's gone below 50 at Logan Airport a couple times, but that water so close to my house has been keeping me a little warmer. Anyhow, so these clouds are going to increase today, and the rain is so close. Let's start with the QPF, Quantitative Precipitation Forecast. There goes the heavier rain, just about Long Island with a ½ inch, and then Nantucket also clipped with about a ½ inch of rain. So you can't say exactly the storm is a miss. It's a miss for most of New England, but it's a hit from New York City to Nantucket and then points south to the mid-Atlantic states. It makes it the fifth Saturday in a row. And then tomorrow, that storm is racing away, and it's going to get windy again. So today, here's the surface map for today. There is Philippe, the old Philippe on the upper right, and then the new storm on the lower left. And there's not that many isobars over us. So today, the wind's starting off right now from the northwest. It's probably going to go light. I'm actually not sure what the wind is going to do, which is good news for the organizers of the Lantern Festival. The Lantern Festival, people come from all over to Weymouth here and down to George Lane Beach, which is right over there. And we do these peace lanterns, and you set them afloat. So it should be a nice evening for that, although it's going to turn cloudy here today. But I don't think it's going to be too windy because the two storms, one north and one south, are going to negate one another in the wind department. Look at that bird. The sun is hit that bird. The bird can see the sun, but I'm not going to be able to see the sun for another half hour. I like watching the sun come up. I see it reflecting off the buildings. Oh yeah, and did I mention that we have a 19th century schooner in town for a week? More on the Lynx out of Nantucket. Spent the week in Gloucester, and now it's in Weymouth for a week. So more on that coming up, and we're going to feature that a lot this week. Anyhow, Don Peacock, one of the organizers of the Lynx, says he uses my forecasts to make his journey decisions. Well, I think staying in port the next couple days might be good. It's going to get really windy tomorrow from the northwest, and drier air, more cool air comes in. So another chilly morning tomorrow turns into a windy day with sunshine returning after it fades today. The storm, though, let's go to this really big picture again. That's what I got to do because it's such a large geographical area that this storm is covering. So the old Philippe storm backs up a little bit. It's strengthening. Our storm goes off well south and east of Nantucket, and that merges with the old Philippe, and we're still looking at a deepening powerhouse storm. And then watch it go north and turn into a winter cane blizzard in Greenland Tuesday. And then look off to the lower right there. That would be future Hurricane Tammy, also powering up to a major hurricane down in the 950 millibar range. And that would be going well east of Bermuda next weekend. At the same time, this next upper level trough comes in here and forms a major powerhouse storm over New England next Saturday, Sunday. Did we get all that? Hopefully I talked slow enough. I want to rewind the Friday to Monday part again. Lower right. Hurricane Tammy, right over us, deepening, almost bombogenesis type storm. And that's been looking different every time we show it. Obviously, that's a week away, and a week ago today, we thought tomorrow would be a major storm here, and that's not happening. So something big is going to happen on the Northwest Atlantic Storm Department again. Next weekend will be the 6th weekend in a row. What was I going to talk about? A whole bunch of things. Putting the garden to bed. It's really sad. I try and let the things go as long as they can. I'm putting the garden to bed quickly. Well, not quickly. Quickly, because I want to have updates for you every day. And these tomatoes, I think I'm going to let them sit in there a little bit longer. They grow by themselves. This was a decent looking Swiss chard not too long ago. Something ravaged that. I just leveled all that. That's now worm chow. Again, that's actually old worm chow. The way my worms work is the newest compost and organic matter goes over there, and then I gradually move it over here. And this is all homemade dirt from the last 3 years. And also this hole I showed 2 days ago. I made a video yesterday. I meant to show it in the in more part where I filled in the hole. So let's look at that. This is from yesterday. And also this hole over here, I made it more clear because I know my YouTube viewers, they're very knowledgeable. So what do you think made this hole right here? It has to be, whatever it is, it gets very small. That opening only an inch. But the piles of dirt they've just built recently, I mean, the weeds are still growing through them. So this pile of dirt is pretty new. You think it's a rat or something like that? Do they bite? Should I be scared? Should I have triskaidekaphobia? What if I go like this? Ugh, we'll see what it looks like tomorrow. All right, thanks. All right, and then I pushed the dirt back in there, and nothing has touched it since then. So what kind of creature was that, my YouTube friends, all knowing YouTube viewers? And those tomatoes, I'll take a couple of those in. Otherwise, those will be seed, and those will grow next year. And I know that the green peppers, it's so sad when you have buds. You don't want to pull the plant. It's like Easter eggs around here. Look at that. Those are good. Those are fine. And some of the tomatoes, I pulled most of the tomatoes. But again, when I see these buds, you just like, they're trying. They're trying. They want to be tomatoes. So I judiciously leave some in there that I think may have a chance. These all just grew by themselves without me even planting them from the seeds, old seeds. Anyhow, worm farm is doing great. You want to see one? Let's see if I can do it on the first scoop here. Stop wasting time, Tim. Pull all these things out. So, what's that? What is that? I don't know, but I don't. It's kind of cool looking, actually. I'm just gonna leave that. That may be a flower. Yesterday was a really interesting day. When I saw the lynx coming at us, I had no idea what it was. I just knew that that was some old school sail rigging, and I didn't know what kind of sail it was, and went right by here, and it went right out of a frame, and I heard a cannon go off. See, what I do is I set the time lapse, and then I go inside and I come back out. I heard the cannon go off. It shot its cannon right there. I got the sound, but not the view. And then sunset. A lot of people enjoying the wind. Rand and his friend was kiteboarding out there. That was really fun. Anything acceleration due to natural forces, acceleration due to gravity. That's what I call skiing and surfing. Well, also, when you go sailing and kiteboarding, wind is a result of gravity. Wind is a result of differential heating of the Earth's surface by the sun. So, well, the less dense warm air rises, the more dense cold air sinks. And that would not happen without gravity. So yes, playing in the wind and being propelled by the wind is acceleration due to gravity. Hopefully the wind is at your back and the rain misses you to the south and you have a nice weekend. Come on down to Lantern Festival today here in Weymouth. Food trucks, music, and a lot of love. Talk to you later. I'm not huge on the name of sails, but I've never seen one like this before. Well, I've seen them, of course, but not in the Fore River, I guess. Not going through North Weymouth. So let's watch. So I asked Google, and the choices are stun sail, square 4 top sail, or top gallant. I don't think it's quite at the top. So I'm going either with square 4 top sail or stun sail. Northwest wind, about 15 miles an hour maybe. They're shooting at us. I'm sure it's not at us, but I wonder if Donald is on that boat and he knows it's me here. It looks a lot like lynx out of Nantucket. Can't read it even with binoculars though. Come on, fire another cannon for the fun of it. Busy day on the water. Busy breeze from the northwest. And the lynx went by, fired a cannon, headed toward the Fore River Bridge. And now it's back. Almost looking like it's anchored off of Wessagusset Yacht Club. There's a sailor way up the mast. I'd estimate probably about 45 feet above the water. Rigging a different sail. I'd like to see the sail unfurl on my video. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it? I would say that's the largest yacht I've ever seen at Wessagusset Yacht Club. '19th century schooner, the Lynx out of Nantucket, made its way to Wessagusset Colony. This might be the best view. T-Rex You like this view? Mostly of sumac. Oh boy, here we go. Sure up. Oh my. Alright, that's it. 9 times is the best I can do. Are they spending the night? Want to go to Cathay Pacifica? Talk about rounding the horn? Latest conquests? Poo-poo platter for 40? Mai Tai for 20? Scorpion Bowl, that's what you want. That's why they came. They want a Scorpion Bowl at Cathay Pacifica. Is that a Bruins flag up top? I think that is. They're flying the Bruins colors. Can't plan this stuff. This is pretty cool. Lynx is parked over there. I've learned for a week. And then we get the neighbors out there kiteboarding. I gotta go down there and get some more videos, I think. What do you say, Steve? I don't care what you do. Just leave me outside. Beautiful. Nice jump. All right, you guys go back over to the Lynx tall ship. I want to get some kiteboarders in the tall ship. Or just dangle your kites together. That'd be kind of cool. Not kidding. Thanks for the show. Just got the wave. Power. Powering for some towering. Safe. First base. Gorgeous. Home run. Diurnal. That means by day and night. By day the clouds form and then by night they evaporate. Diurnal. Clouds are evaporating as the sun goes down. And I've found another predictor of the winter right here. Same as the other ones too. Black in the front, cold December. This one looks a little longer, November, December. Mild January, February, and early March. And then cold in April. So there's another winter forecast for you. See you later. He's heading south though. That's kind of a good sign. Looks like I just disrupted a bunch of crows. Trying to have a friendly 5 o'clock happy hour down by the water. Sorry about that, crows. I want in on the action. TK flag, where'd the crows go? I tried to put the sun right behind the American flag on the Lynx, but the iPhone green dot got in the way. So, chilly, beautiful. Friday the 13th sunset. What's it us at Yacht Club as a special guest for about a week, it looks like. Good. Passing 12 and a half minutes on this sunset. Gorgeous, as always. Good night, sun. That's the northeastern edge of the storm that allegedly is going to miss us over the weekend. You're always nervous when you make a forecast like this, especially if it's winter. Because if it was snow, then we'd really have to get it right. Anyhow, they built a gangplank there, connecting the dock and the cement, I don't know what you call it, buffer thing. So I'll try and get a different angle of this each evening. As we come on the new moon, the tide will be low in the evening, lower than this. All right. That's a single zoom right there. So where we're at, 9 times there. It's here all week, I think. And this weekend is the Lantern Festival in Weymouth. So that'll be on tomorrow's and more.